and we'll roll the old printing press along. We'll roll the old printing press along. We'll roll the old printing press along, and we'll all hang out in kind. Well, a nice. Howdy, folks. It's Johan, your favorite little ink blob, back at it today with some lingo over here. I do apologize. My energy level is going to be low because the Meat Han received some good stabs yesterday, which is great, and they don't typically affect me much, but then I stayed up until 4 a.m. trying to wrap my head around some marsh modding. So I am feeling like I have the constitution of a small Victorian orphan. So it is going to be lower energy. I suspect we will play Lingo for 2-ish hours, and then I will go sleep. But we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna see what we can figure out more about over here, and make some fun progress. Trying to remember where we left off because that took quite a bit of time for us to remind ourselves. So we've got acid. We have the acid room. We have the positive and negative response. Progress? None. Yes. Welcome in, Nobo. How goes? Over. Right. So it seems like we still need more. We still need more like definitions for things. Luminary colored panels. Yeah. End what? Oh, that's right. We did some work over here. That's right. So, oh, that's interesting. So there's brown and black room over there, and there's another one over here. Intriguing. Yes, this is a map made by Lumery, who will probably be popping in here shortly. How's it going, Jazzk? Or Jazzk? Noodling around, trying to remember the progressor. Yes. So we still need 2 more orange blocks to do whatever that title is. I'm not seeing any here. Hey, welcome in, Lumery. There's the man himself. We have not done anything new. We did take a little bit of a crack at this brown and black room the day when the chat was when the chat went crazy. So we got that the gray seems to be referencing the room around it, which is brown. Acid green was fun, though I struggled with some of the other panels. Yeah, and it's kind of interesting because it's asking you to like milk a lot of. It's asking you to wring a lot out of one word. There were 2 orange ones over here. Am I simply blind? This is often the case. Wait. Bum bum bum. There were these 2 orange ones. Where was I literally just looking? Ah, the pyramid. So it says 2, but what? Like, I'm not seeing any that I haven't solved here. Oh. Oh, that's just a corner block? Wait, what? Oh dear. Are those actually... Oh wait, no. Okay, no. Those are for aesthetics, it seems. Oh, that would be evil if it was... block with a hidden side. So if your levels got reviewed by the Rhythm Doctor's Discord, only 2 passed, and it's very funny because one of them is a joke level. Nice. We love making things that horrific. There are 2 puzzles outside this area. Yeah, okay. That is what I was figuring. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing anything over there. The 2 flip over ones. Gotcha. To not pass over any panels. Uh-oh. Okay. So this one is interesting. So these are middle white. Because of the illegal stuff, yeah. Heads or tails? Tails never fails. Also, tails can be cute. Over? No, okay. This one we will need to figure out. We will ponder on. Hey, welcome in, Orisk. How goes? Unfortunate no scent for you? No worries. I enjoy the fun little ways you're finding to do that. Pretty good? Huzzah! So it's a cool section if you recall correctly? Gotcha. Also, Zelda is out. And addicted to satisfactory. Nice. Chunking along with the resources. So there's a new Zelda game out? Or, you must remember, I live under a rock. No, not an oil joke. Oh, wait. Blank Black? Oh, interesting. Isn't the new Zelda like poopy? I don't know. Well, that's why I want to be productive and write more of your novel. Yep, that do be the way. Productivity comes in weird bursts. Oh, okay, there's also... Hold up. Let yourself be controlled? Weird. Colors. Yeah. But Zelda's out, and you're addicted to satisfactory. Too many distractions. Actually, I really enjoy my dad being a perfectly sane person. Has become very, very annoyed by the amount that he has been distracted. Oh, wait. Oh, hold up. Me. Do we just have to type out 111? No. Join the new Zelda mostly? Okay. 100. No. Okay, wait. So that's ONEHUNDRED. Okay, so it's definitely 100 and ELEVEN. And then I don't know what the last bit would be. Huh. Your girlfriend is also colorblind? Nice. Dun dun dun. Well, then you two should play Lingo, because I think they'll be hilarious. Also have an actual job, so back to that. Good luck. Thank you much. Best of luck with your job. Just missed the Johan intro. Oh, no worries. Do the panels right to left? Maybe, I guess. So like... Oh, wait, no, so that's... Oh... Point... No. Huh. So that's like... So that's a decimal. So 0.5, or 1/2. Like 1/2 something? 1/2 1? No. Why don't you like AI? Because it's highly unethical, because it looks like crap. Yeah. No steak. Oh no! Oh wait, oh, hold up. One moment. Here's the ultimate test. Is StreamerBot working? Oh! It wasn't. This is why I should test things. StreamerBot? Why'd you do this to me? Uh-oh, it's only partially connected. We close the StreamerBot. We start the StreamerBot. He's sleeping, wake up! Honestly, I can't fault him that much. I myself am quite tired. I mentioned this right off the bat. We were probably doing Lingo for like 2-ish hours, 2.5 maybe, and then I am going to go sleep more. Did I flip? There we go. I flipped! Isn't that weird that sometimes I can't even tell if I'm flipping until like a few seconds after? Crazy. Bump, bump, bump. Can't believe the stream bot is over now. No! But yeah, no, I mentioned yesterday that I had to leave a bit early because I got still no steak? Weird. Oh no, there we go. It was just a little EP. No, I got jabbed yesterday, which is good. Good. Combination flu and COVID. If you have not gotten a booster in a while, reminder, you should do that because effectiveness tends to wane and be like half as effective in like 6 to 9 months. I forget the exact study. But reminder to do that. Normally it doesn't suck. For some reason, I suspect this has something to do with the fact that I may or may not have stayed up from like midnight to 4 trying to wrap my head around using DNSpy to mod March. So this is also very much my fault, but... Oh, wait. No. Could this be interpreted as binary? No. So it wouldn't be 10. What is this trying to do? Okay. This feels very much like 111. That feels very correct, but then it like probably repeats that? Binary puzzles are kind of overdone. I haven't encountered any so far. Yeah, 1/2. Oh my god. Ugh, I see, okay. If you're ever confused, right. When in doubt, do over and overdone. Ha 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 ha. Ah ha ha ha. Got over that challenge. So is it... Oh god, so... Could be like 20 over 2? Oh my god, so we're doing math problems. So that would be 64 over 2. 4 over 2. Oh my god, okay. So then that would be 222 over 2. Oh my god. Loomery. That's fantastic. The over hypocritical. The over analytical. Haha. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Well, I mean, over analytical is the first thing I'm going to go to because I overthink everything, even when it shouldn't be. A reference to Lingo level 2? I'm going to be perfectly honest. All memories of other maps have just about flown from my head. I remember the library theme, I remember the pumpkin patch theme, I remember some of the special things in Lingo level 2. I do not remember the titles. Okay. That was interesting. That was quite evil. Who was the top purple, the hypocritical. Ah, so, and that becomes the analytical, so the over hypocritical, the over analytical. Nice. Very nice. Good little nod. Let yourself be controlled. So the conceptual opposite of being controlled. So like something free or rebel over here or over So okay, so it's probably going to involve the word over, since that seems to always be like part of the unlock, right? But it's so it's something about breaking free, it's something about rebelling. Overbellion. Get over. I know not the answer. We will flit around like a butterfly, not resting in one place, not allowing ourselves to be bogged down by the overthink. Okay. Get over it. Look, man. Colors. Colors. Purple, blue, red. Oh. Okay. So 4 colors. We've got blue and red. But what else could we call purple, maybe? That would be a 4-letter one? Or pink? Pink, blue, red? Oh, or over, right. Yes. Over, bottom black. Here, mid blue. Top white. Hey, welcome in, Robert. How goes? Right. Keep remembering that over and here are probably going to be important things. Oh, blue over red. Red under blue? Okay. I do appreciate how much remember that the map is over here is legitimately helpful. Gotta remember how to contort yourself with the particular mental acrobatics. Oh, the one who plays things as a title? Hot damn. Okay, so summer night. So like a lot of these don't seem as like over or here related, right? These are more sort of normal. But it's over time, right? So spring over time becomes summer. Film over time becomes like cracked over here. I just realized the joke. So film over time becomes, oh, is it developed? No. Like, there's a lot of different ways that you can think of film. So film can be like the actual physical, can be the physical medium on which it gets recorded. Over here, is that, oh, is that intentional? Like to overhear something? Have I just also not been picking up on that? Guess what? Chicken butt. I have no clue, Robert. So film could refer to the physical medium on which stuff is recorded, in which case it would be like you develop a negative into, I guess, a positive? It was intended? Very nice. Very nice. All overheard conversations. It could also refer to the actual video that people watch, because we sometimes call those films. Could also refer to like a thin layer of something. That one I think is the least likely though. Remember I talked about computer stuff yesterday? Yes, and I definitely want to revisit some of it. Gonna be completely honest with you, I'm sorry I have to say this, but I might have stolen something from me, and you feel incredibly bad? Oh no! What was stolen? My heart? My brain? All I knew was that the map was based around over, but I didn't know what to call it. So you made a little joke. Very nice. Very nice. We enjoy a good pun title. I looked in your bright pink colored handbag and stole this scent. Oh no! Clutches purse tightly. Well, thank you very much for returning that, Alyssa. I appreciate it dearly. We'll even do a flip about it. Very nice. Much appreciated. And you got a puzzle game that's about that today? Very cool. That seems like a very fun thing. Oh hey, Jazzk, or Jazzk, is the first to notice. Nice! Dun dun dun! See? Well, that's the fun. Get more people thinking about it, and more things will happen. Film can mean a lot of things, right? Like, those are the three main things I can think of. I guess it could also be, oh, is it you film and then it's a recording? No, or recorded? Because yeah, it can also be a verb to film something. Right, so it can refer to the medium, of film, so the actual physical recording object. It can refer to the video that is recorded onto it. It can refer to the act of recording. I mean a thin layer. What else? Also has a sandbox mode because the game literally lets you create games using that. Oh, super neat. Yeah, programming-oriented games are quite neat. That's Bitburner was quite fun. I need to pull away from it because otherwise I will spend normal coding time on it. But yeah, film thing, the little flimsy thing, or that's the like you're talking about like the little sort of flimsy black material. That's what actual the thing what it gets recorded onto. That's called film. Or are you talking about a different little flimsy thing? Because that's like when you get like a physical disposable camera. Being filmed over. Yeah, I was like a thin layer of something, right? So like something is coated in a thin film. The problem is, so all of these are like advancements, right? So it's spring over time is summer, day over time becomes night, life over time becomes death, Saturday over time becomes Sunday, high school over time becomes college. Not always. Trade school is also valid. Love over time becomes heartbreak. That's very pessimistic. Game is binary with different gates like XOR, NAND, and oh, that's super cool. That seems like a very good way to be learning some stuff. If you want to drop the name, that would be awesome. Film over time becomes history. I mean, maybe. That at least that kind of fits like the that fits the right amount of spaces. Yeah, I'm like there's a number of ways, and we might not even be thinking of the right film. I think that covers most of the things it can mean. But yeah, it's like, do you talk about it's like it becomes history, it becomes developed, it becomes a coating, I suppose. Film here is used as bottom white film, so a synonym of film. Oh god, wait. The game and suggestions challenge. Oh, that was that. Okay. I remember that there was a game along those lines, but you're talking about it as if it was a new thing. So I assumed it might be a new one. Bottom white film. So a synonym of film? Film synonym. Because yeah, so that's like to shoot, record, take pictures of, movie, picture, feature film, program, broadcast. Yeah, recording, I was like that. Right, because you film and then it becomes a recording. Could become saved. Because like recording is too long, saved is too short. At least to me, I would think like film to movie or something along those lines. But further you get, the more gates you unlock. You unlock gates and levels that make you recreate them using the ones you already have. Neat. Movie. What cows watch? Like, I was thinking previously also about like maybe like streaming. So like you go, it's a film, you watch it in a theater, and then like the technology advances because not many people go to theaters anymore because, you know, there's only X amount of unconscionably sticky floors that you don't want to think about why they have a film over them, but crash, that people can stand. So typically people are like watching cinematic, a little too long, but like people are typically watching like on demand. That's slightly too long. They're watching their DVR, they're watching recordings, they're watching Netflix streaming content. Yeah, so this is a 7-letter long one. Film here is used as a bottom white film. So this is being done almost as like a does fit the over analytic? Yes, very much so. So this is, but we're being told that it's also acting as like a bottom white. So this is like a synonym of film that also has to do with time, I would assume. Because like you go from like talkies to movies, but movies is 1 letter too short, and I don't think it's going to be talkies. Color television. Have I tried feature? I don't think so. Good idea though. Right number of letters. Film. What do you become? I'm going to be my flitting little butterfly. Alyssa said what meaning of film is being used. Oh, but is it right? I don't think it's, I bet it's not the one that we were just talking about then. So in the past, what Alyssa did bring up the coating, right? So a film becomes like a coating, becomes a bolus that you hork up. A film layer. Film, to film over something. A film over time becomes, so a thin film over something. Oh, is that why it's over? Because it's a film over something, so it would be along the lines of coating or whatnot. Coating didn't work though. Becomes part of the object. Coating synonyms. Covering, overlay? No, okay. So no movie. I think so. I think not. It might be though. Footage. This one was annoying for you as well, if you recall correctly. Yeah, I mean, like this map does a very good job of like, oh, I think I'm getting it. Screeching halt. Means that you spend longer on it and have more time. Foot. I see. You want foot footage? When you initially decided to use film instead of more simple word, I did not think people would go to such degrees of the wrong direction. It is used as movie. Okay. It's called footage because film is measured in feet. Oh, interesting. Even in countries that don't use imperial? I think I'm getting it. Keyword think. Also, welcome in, quote. Footage origins. From 35mm silent film, which is traditionally measured in feet and frames. Fascinating. Huh. I did not know that. But it makes sense. I mean, if we talk, if we call the early movies talkies, right? Because we have people talking in them, and then we eventually call them movies. Like, fair enough. In countries that don't use imperial, it's probably not called footage, which I assumed. But at the same time, I'm now wondering. I'm curious how many do. I mean, like, obviously, like, English, right? You know, that is not spoken everywhere, and most of the places that do use imperial. But I would be curious if there was like loanwords based on that. So I'll stream tomorrow. Why did you stream today? Huh? I stream Monday through Friday. What about the handages? that would be for recording horses, I suppose. But yeah, no, I stream Monday through Friday, although that will be changing next week. I still don't know exactly how I'm going to go about that. Fun fact, vacuum cleaners are called vacuum cleaners because toasters are called toasters because vacuums don't actually clean vacuums. The schedule is dumb. The schedule is what worked for me. Unless Johan streams, I know, it will be sad. And that will be changing, because I will not be able to stream midday as much. Love vacuum cleaners so handy. Yeah, gotta clean those vacuums. So film is being used as a synonym of movie. Oh, also, by the way, welcome in, Avon. Hope it's going well. So, film. So it's not footage. It's not movies. No, I did not. I got distracted doing marsh modding and feeling sickish. Film. Film over time. Time lapse doesn't fit. Well, yeah, it's like it wouldn't be like moving. That's one too short. Vacuum cleaners are definitely your favorite appliance, except if microwaves didn't exist. Then your favorite would be the oven. True facts. The thing is, that one does actually work relatively well. What I did mean was that film, the clue, could have just been movie. Right, gotcha. Nah, no, I'm fine overall, Avon. I got my COVID and flu jabs, so they're hitting me a little harder than normal. Probably because I didn't sleep much. As film is used in movie as well. Yeah. So could have just been movie. So a movie over time. Finale? No. Finished? It seems nothing new is coming out for a certain series. Like, there's apparently radio silence, and when a community is left in radio silence, they go insane. This is true. No spoiler tags in Twitch chat, though. Rip. Do I actually have that in Twitch chat? Or... Is that something you enjoy? Film. So it could also be movie. Movie. So I think we've tried cinema. That's one too short. Cinemas. So what do movies over time become? Maybe. Well then, I'm very glad that you get to enjoy that. Oh no, Automod, why do you catch such things? Man, I love fishing. Exactly. Videotapes? Bit too long, and again, like, a movie over time, I guess that would work, because, like, truly old movies would be, it's going to be 7 letters long. Okay. Video killed the radio star, so what killed the video star? Like, tapes, you know? Yeah. They get taped, they get recorded. Wait, have I recorded it? Okay, no. Collector items, I suppose. Big budget, popular. No? Okay. Movie. Over time, a movie becomes, as a hint for what I think it is, the right answer. Movies can be categorized into 2 distinct sections historically. Black and white and color. Fiction and non-fiction, no. Cartoon versus... Is it cartoon? No. It's like, so, or like animated? That's too long. Animated versus like real life? Or live, no, not live audience. What's the word I'm looking for? Section is a good hint. Oh, interesting. So movie categories? Sequel? Tragedy? Oh, like comedy and tragedy, perhaps. So comedy, too short, but tragedy? No. Like, okay, so like action, but those are like very specific genres, right? Like there's action, mystery, thriller, sci-fi, fantasy. So we're looking for something that can be brought into like 2 primary sections, and then over time when dominated, is it Blu-ray versus Laserdisc? Like the ending of a movie, yeah. Credits. But oh my god. I see. So it's I understand. So over time it becomes the credits of the movie. I was thinking about endings, but sections, because it's broken into the actual movie and then the credits. Very good, Alyssa. Very smart. Incredibly smart. So smart you could be a s'more. Okay. Nice. Wow, that was a tough one, Loomery. I totally, it's just the end of Clue. Yeah, I guess so. I'm still thinking of it like overtime. Oh, schmore. It's like high school does not necessarily end in college, right? And love does not always end in heartbreak. Or in the end. Oh, it is finished though. Okay. It's easy to get led into the wrong direction, so it's okay. Yeah, no, and that's like that is not a problem. I think it is nice to sometimes have stuff that is a real brain turner like that one. I think movie definitely would have been a bit easier, but like it's kind of fun with it. It's kind of fun to have something that we're staring at. It's like, what could this be? Gotta go sleep. All right, get some good rest, Avon. Thanks for hanging out. Each movie to film just because you thought it was too easy? Yeah. It's I suspect like the ideal would be somewhere in the middle, but no, it's film was fun, even if I struggled. Competition over time becomes friendship. No. Becomes capitalism? Competition over time becomes... So you get like a ceremony, winning and losing. Ceremony. Monopoly. Again, one too long, unfortunately. Competition. Competition. Victory. Vic. Is it? No. So, okay, so competition could be something that, like, it's, you know, it's games that you win or lose because you're competing against one another. It can also be taken in, like, talking about, like, free market economics, right? Competition is, in theory, supposed to drive down prices. Okay. Competition. What are you about? What do you become over time? What do you end in? Collapse. I'm going to try and focus in on the game interpretation. So, like, you are competing at the Olympics. So you compete at the Olympics. Oh, also, I should say, I forgot to run ads during the intro, and this is something that I've sort of been meaning to test, and since it's going to be a shorter stream, if anyone is getting mid-roll ads, let me know. Because my understanding from Twitch support is that if I am not running ads, so pre-rolls, absolutely, I understand it's very clear that that will happen if you do not run mid-rolls. But what I was understanding is that if you don't run ads for a long enough period of time, they will insert mid-rolls. So if anyone gets those, I would be very curious. So this is just a brief little test of that, because I know that was something that Robert was talking about, and that's why I reached out to support. But just quick little heads up. Okay. Competition ends in overtime becomes failure. No. Thank you. We will indeed hydrate. Delicious water. I keep almost clicking the report. Okay. Results, I suppose. Oh. Credits will help you with the other panels. Well, I think that makes sense and works. So competition over time, it ends in results. So it is sort of the like transitional thing. It becomes confidence over time becomes. Okay, but what does confidence end in? Confidence ends in. Yeah, maybe after clue is finished, perhaps. But is yeah, because I suppose that like spring to summer or whatnot, right? So after a meal would be bedtime, maybe, or dessert. After you eat a meal, you take a nap. Food. After food. Dishes? No. Cleaning. TV show. Commercial break? Yes. Confidence. Rock 13. Sending me ciphers. Oh, wow. That made my head feel explodey. Confidence. Well, yeah, I was thinking like hubris, right? Or failure. But yeah, so like you become too confident and it ends in either. It could also be success. No. So success or failure. Could also be results. Confidence, Bob, is you custom levels. Huh. It could also be like results as something sort of generic. Reckless? I think that's one too long. So what does confidence end in? What does it become? Overconfident? Yeah, that's overconfidence is definitely what I'm thinking of. But we should also remember. Oh, it's not just over time. It's when the film is over, when the spring is over, when the day is over, when life is over, when the competition is over, when confidence is over. It could be overconfident, but what if it's, or so when you're overconfident? Depressed? No. I followed you with your alt account when you cheated because when you follow you get 300 points. Yes. Overconfidence. Or when the confidence is over. So when the TV show is over, you have a commercial break. When high school is over, you go to college, maybe. When love is over, you have heartbreak. When food is over, toilet? No. Digest? No. The marshiest marsh. Dun dun dun. This is also not bathroom. So confidence, food, and meal. So like after a meal, relaxation? No. Oh, eat the cheese. March can eat cheese? That feels a little strange. Cheesy marshmallow though. Is that secret s'more flavor unlocked? Confidence. So when confidence is over, or when you are overconfident, sadness, perhaps. When confidence is over, you are... So, okay, if you are no longer confident, you are nervous? Aperitif, yes. Video that you posted. Oh, the functional programming, I saw it, I did not watch it, but as always, that will eventually happen, usually by the end of the week. Although I do still have your GZ Doom video open. Still have not watched that, but I still have it up. Vimothea. So when confidence is gone, or in favor of dysfunctional programming, fair enough, honestly. What is the video titled? There's one you sent a while back. It was struggling to make a Doom map in DCK. Sorry, not GC Doom. There we go. Ink Blob? Yes. I mean, I do not have much confidence. This is true. Confidence. 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 What happens when my confidence is gone? I'm nervous. I'm anxious. I am... If you're not confident in something... So what is the opposite of confidence? I think you're just talking about general Doom modding and talking about how you're making it. I don't remember though, honestly. So confidence and to answers one of modern society's biggest problems. No, it's not laziness. Immaturity, unkindness. Democratic backsliding? Is that you? Whoa. Artificial intelligence, technology that is beyond our comprehension to use, authority, being too goddamn big, not enough nachos. I think that would improve society. Nachos and ponies. Okay. So confidence. When confidence is over, like fear, maybe? Is like fear and hatred, perhaps, are things that you can view as potentially problems in a number of societies. And when people aren't confident... Okay, so when people lose confidence, they tend to retreat, right? So, like, thinking about in society, right? So, like, when people lose confidence, markets tank and whatnot, which kind of needs to happen anyway. But they become... What? True. Don't think that's lack of confidence, though. Bum, bum, bum. It's usually confidence that things won't get better. When people lose... Yeah, I tried anxiety. I was thinking... Or actually, no, I tried anxious, but not anxiety. Okay, I'll give myself credit for that one, even if I just didn't quite get the right conjugation of it. It's on the right path and just should have tried other ones that fit. Very nice. Okay. So that was when confidence is over. So when food is over, starvation, hunger. When a meal is over, aperitif. Yeah, we already tried toilet. I kind of like that. I was thinking like bathroom, but that's one short. So after a meal, it's like cleanup. You do the dishes, dishwasher. You compost. You chat. You have leftovers. No? Oh, I felt so good about that. Beat up your dinner mates. Exactly. Okay, brief little aside. I did not look into and verify this statistic further because it's one of those like, oh, haha, funny, don't let the truth get in the way of a good story type things. But I remember at one point I was looking at like violent crime statistics internationally. And I found it hilarious. They broke, so like the UK was broken into the constituent kingdoms, the constituent countries, and it listed both Ireland and Scotland as the having the highest rates of unarmed assault in the world, which is not fundamentally funny, but being highly stereotyping, like the idea that maybe there's just so many drunken brawls that they've got up there. I don't know. It made me laugh, and something about beat up your dinner mates, I was just like, exactly. What else would you do? Okay. After a meal, pugilism. Actually, would that fit? No, that's one short. Darn. When a meal is over, you Vimotheus? Do I need to tell Tim that he should be concerned about Robert eating him? Vomitorium? If I remember correctly, the vomitorium is for, that's like an entry and exit, right? Because the people would spew forth to vomit forth. Hold on, actually, let me double check that. Vomitorium. It's part of a stadium. Okay, yes. Passage situated below or behind a tier of seats in an amphitheater or a stadium through which large crowds can exit rapidly at the end of an event. Yeah. Because yeah, I know that there are a lot of people who are like, oh, vomit, that must have been, look at the waste and the excess of the Romans. Does end up attracting some vomit though anyway. True facts. Man, I've been to the Colosseum, which is super cool. But dear God, there are a lot of people there and a lot of trash, which was really sad. It still pains me to this day. I remember a news story about a guy who like chiseled his name into the Colosseum, and his defense was, I didn't know how old it was, which, what happens after last summer? Betrayal. Yeah, no, like, there's part of me that has to laugh at that guy, but God, that hurts. Like, that, didn't know how old it was. It's such a crazy, right? Like, even if he legitimately didn't know how old it was, come on. But I mean, on the one hand, God, that's awful. On the other hand, it's a very human thing. I do delight in the fact that we have like we have carvings in caves of like Viking invaders to England where they have chiseled in runes, so probably, like 9th, 10th century, things along the lines of like Halfdan was here. Like, it's a very human thing to just chisel your name was here into things, or essentially the equivalent, which, so it's like I can't entirely blame that, but God, that sucks. Wait, it wasn't built yesterday? Crazy. Second breakfast I do like, as very hobbit like myself. Meal. When a meal is over, you have dessert, you have you don't crucify people directly after your meal, or at the very least, that's a very atypical thing. I also consider, if you do that right after someone's eaten a meal, you're leaving them out to be exposed to the elements. How much worse? No, if you're gonna crucify someone, or I don't know, impale them like Vlad, like, you want to make sure that they haven't been eating a whole lot, because otherwise it just gets a lot messier and the cleanup is so much worse. Oh shoot, I was running your dinners wrong for the past 5 years. Come on, man, it's way better if you don't, you invite them over, you let them have the dinner, and then you like throw them in the dungeon for a couple of days, let it sort of work through the system, and then cleanup is way less. Did basically go on the same line as the answer on food before. Okay. Excretion. I will fully admit I am not super up on my biblical reading, being not super religious. I thought that there was a little more of a gap of time between the last summer. Why do I keep saying last summer? Last Supper and the crucifixion. But I'm not super well versed. Last Supper provides scriptural basis for the Eucharist, known as Holy Communion, right? Because, of my body, for that is, or of the bread, for that is my body. Last autumn, it's Frostpunk now. Hell yeah. Because, right, so it's like a prediction of the betrayal. So okay, that is fair, because it's like there's a lot that happens, but it's all narrative. It's still like shortly after. Last Summer is a great name for a fiction book. Yeah, especially some sort of like apocalyptic thing. But no, that's okay. That's fair. I was thinking about like, I know that like, yeah, he's his disciples deny him and whatnot afterwards, but so it's like I don't think they just like hauled him out and immediately put him on a cross, but it, fairly close. Fair. Okay. I mean, crucifixion? No. Okay. So I did basically go on the same line as the answer on food before. So food, I was thinking after food, like cleanup or dishwasher? No. Washing up? Washing up? No. Last Summer is a fiction book. Last Summer is a romance novel. Or wait, what? Was that meant to be two different things, or is it just fictional romance, which, I mean, also valid? The Last Summer is a fiction book. Last Summer is a romance novel. I see. Yeah. Hey, welcome in, Jammer. How goes? Satiation? Interesting. Satiation. No. So we were thinking, yeah, the is important. We're trying to think along the lines of sanitation, maybe, actually. I think that's too long though. Because we were thinking, so this is when something is over. So when food is over, you have hunger. When the meal is over, defecation. Actually, yeah. Oh man, slightly too long. Because so it's like when food being over is like a lack of food. A meal being over is like a poofification, exactly. Or like excretion. So when a meal is over though, that is when the meal is over, that is the act of eating is done. So right, so that could be you like clean up the ritual, you chat after it as a sort of ritual, you defecate. What else? Is there anything else that you can do well, I mean, you can do plenty of things after a meal, but like anything else? Conversation. Too long, but maybe literally just like talking or socializing. Nah. Meal. Concentration. 64. Not poop immediately after a meal, right? I don't know about you. We were talking about like digestion. Ah, there we go. At least not if you're healthy. Sometimes it's just a straight-on shoot, where you have a very long meal. But very nice. Okay. Yeah, because I think we did say digest. There we go. Thank you for the little poking. So this is, so opposite of the over, the under analytical, the over, under what? Oh my god. No, it's not the underwear. The beginning, possibly. No. The starting out. The, yeah, beginning, the, if it's not over, it's, if it's just starting, that just beginning, the in the process of, the unfinished. Yeah. That, wow, that brain. I feel like we've seen that. I feel like we've seen that somewhere. Possibly in this map. I feel like I should have figured that out. Finish is right next to it. That does also help. There's the underwear. Okay. Okay. I say white bottom over. Yeah. Okay. So we've done that. I feel like so we've got a number of areas we could potentially unlock here. Wow, that brain. Yep. That's about the level I'm at right now. So this one we still don't really have a great idea about. Hi. Okay, wait. There may be a pattern. So over. Under? No. Behind? Oh, high? Maybe. Purple room panel is one I've seen before. Over. Here. Over there. Over where? So 4-letter. Down. Down done. Overdone? No. Down? No. Open? Oh. Oh, God, because it's purple. God damn it. I've not explored all 4 directions from the start because I still have not figured out this one. Because it's like overt. Oh my god, really? It's an overt answer. Okay. Okay. Welcome to the over tower. Okay. That was so funny. I'm good at the ones that I shouldn't be and bad at the ones I should be. I don't like the over tower. Tower over. Over tower. No. The over tower hurt you? Oh dear god. Over done. No. Okay. Hi. Hi. Red block is upper, above, not above. There we go. So under? No, because it's a synonym. Bum 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 bum. Find. Okay. Oh. Oh god, we can already go up? Oh no. Oh, I can see how this might hurt us. Oh dear god. Okay. That's a lot. 60. Hidden gem. Popular? So the opposite of a hidden gem would be, like, famous. New area, discovered. Clothing. What is around clothing? Hidden gem. Like in the clear. Been scared away and will now try to not try to do anything here. Discovered. I suppose. Nah, not quite. But good thought. Oh, it's undiscovered. Overrated? Possibly. It is very nice. That makes sense because, so as opposed to being something that, oh, that's a little hidden gem, it's everyone likes it but doesn't think it's great. Left your regular Celeste content to ask Essie about the comb room. Dun dun dun. And I guess the answer is overrated. But crash. So what's conceptually around clothing? I can think, like, clothing is conceptually around people, right? Like, it's a covering. But what's conceptually around clothing? Skin? Oh god, this is magenta. Oh god. See, this is why we will not be doing a super long stream. Thank you. So an example of clothing could be a lot of things. So overalls? No? Or coverall? Overskirt? No. Oh, lying to you, magenta is lavender. Dun dun dun. Would programming socks fit? Gotta have your programming socks on. Exactly. They're both purplish colors, yeah. So an example of clothing that involves the word over. Overwear, I guess? That's a little generic. I really thought overalls would have been. Overcoat, maybe? It is, okay. You can speak again, huzzah! Conquer, a synonym of conquer would be, oh, like lord over? Takeover? No? Ah. Overcome? Oh, interesting. Okay. To overcome someone to conquer them? Yeah, that works. Highlight. So instead of highlighting something, you write over it? You did it faster. True facts. All right, fare thee well. Highlight. So, okay, if I highlight something, I'm like, so a highlight would, oh god. Is it could also be like a hair highlight. So is leaked a new mob called the Creaking is going to be added to Minecraft soon? Is it going to be something that infests wood? That sounds horrifying. Highlight. It's still going to involve the word over. Like smooth over. Highlight, verb, right. So the act of highlighting. Or like, it's to like cover over or write over. Just read a comment that made you laugh. I see they're adding my house's floorboards to the game. Ayy. Very nice. Man, I wish I had spooky floorboards. Highlight. Overdub. So highlight verb. So to highlight something. The opposite of it would be to overwrite. Is it 2 R's? No, not there. Oh god. Feel like I'm misspelling that. Hold up. So overwrite. No, that is correct. Darn, it's 1 letter too short. Expunged? But it's going to involve over, right? This is the over tower. So I think everything is going to include over. Uncover? No. Uncovers. Lose? Oh, discover. Yeah, duh. Highlight. Wouldn't be override. It's Still too short. So it's not overwrite. Think whether you should download Godot and make your stupid map idea? Go for it. We like having fun things made. Encourage the creation. So highlight. Highlight verb. The opposite of highlighting. Real overwrite seems very good to me, but it's not. Where they'll get sidetracked and start developing yet another game. I mean, fair enough. Ooh. Anyone want to stab? Or shall I stab? I have. Sigit Imo. Begone, bot. Alright, looks like I get to stab. Yay! I like to make sure the mods have a chance to get fed. There we go. Cute over bot. Not going to arrive anytime soon. They even made a whole play about it. If only you were mod. True. Yeah, I might add some more. I bleh. Overall feel pretty good with where we're at, but I don't like having thrusting responsibility upon folks. Specific. Be like over general. Road Reaper. If only you weren't not mad. A double negative. What is Road Reaper? Okay, let's try. Let's see if we can get some like. Oh, is this introvert? Oh no. Because that has over in it. Oh no, it's a synonym, right? Extrovert. Doi. There we go. Saying. Oh, reserved is right next to it. Duh. Yes. Okay. Saying. Over. Rotation. Not revolution doesn't quite do it. Over. Rotation. Modification. No. Fly. To fly. Oh. So if you fly, you're going over something, you are... Wow, so that should only be adding one letter to over, if I am understanding it correctly. Dear God, when did you start reading fan fiction? Hover! Very good. Missing. Over. Okay. Original. So a copy. Be a duplicate. A clone. A ripoff. It's when you became starved for, it's when you became starved for content, Nobo. Many people have done it. Unenthusiastic. Over enthused. Over excited. There we go. Hidden. Being facetious, but what it is an arcade-style game where you play death collecting the souls of people who get run over by cars. Oh, interesting. Developed by yours truly. I do enjoy personifications of death in media. Barry? Did you get berries? Wait, wrong game. Yes. Oh, I mean, hey, maybe there's a berry hidden somewhere around here. Just have to type it in. How did your seasiding go? Did you smell the lovely sea breeze? Yes. Finished 1C. Congratulations. You are now the master of Celeste. Not excited for the rest. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Well, I believe in you. Are you planning on doing the rest, or are you going, nope. No more. We're done. Lose. So, oh yeah, it should be fine. Awesome. Then yes, you will crush it. So we are currently in the over tower, Tim. So every one of these is going to be the proper block, but the word will involve the word over, even if it's not actually pronounced as over. Extrovert. Well, I guess it's pronounced that way, but hover. There we go. Like, it's hard, but so were the A sides first time. True, right? You build up those muscles. You do the puzzles here in any order? Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. That's why I started jumping around rather than getting too locked down. Original cover. Oh wow, that's. Oh, it's not. There's not quite enough, but that's a very good one. Can the word over be separated, like over? I doubt it, but we might. I suspect at the very least at the lowest level, that's not what's going to happen. Cover, really good thought though. I wonder if there's a way to like modify that. The game has been compared to Frogger by most people who played it, but it's actually inspired by Atari 2600 game called Freeway. Okay. I'm not familiar with Freeway either. I suspect that the comparison is based on Frogger being a more popular arcade game. That has entered the popular consciousness. Hidden. So we've got discover. So is it no? So hidden. So you hide something away, and it's or covered. Hidden. To hide something away with the word over. Covert. Ooh. Ooh hoo 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 hoo. Very good. In a freeway, you are chicken attempting to cross the road. Very nice. But no, covert, that was hot damn. Lucky? Clover. Lose. Game over? Don't think that fits, but, my phone just got a ping from Reddit. How do I delete followers? It looks like they got followed by a bot account, but that's very funny. Overlook. Yes. Very good. Lose. Lose, lose, lose. So it's not game over. Yeah, you banned them. No, it's like, it's not that hard. And it's just, it's somewhat funny to me. Like, how do I delete the followers? Well, first you realize that we're in a matrix. Recover. Oh, very good. Banning is not enough, you afraid? Block them. True facts. Because banning them just makes them not able to speak in chat, yes? Original. Cover. Cover is a really good thought for this, because like an original song and then a cover song. But we need, that's 3 letters too short. But is there any other like modification of that? Can we add a prefix or a suffix to make that work? Or do we need to be thinking along different lines? Original. So the opposite of original would be like a duplicate or a clone. Or a copy. Or original might be a tough one. Might be one that we want to come back to later. Miss. You miss something, or you miss someone, mayhaps. Modification. Rotation. Saying. Saying. Oh, it could, no. So saying could be like the act of speaking. Could also be, oh, what's the name for them? Like the penny saved is a penny earned. Ooh, oversight, to look over, yeah. Oh, good thought though. I think fits. Proverb. Thank you. I'm like, I felt that was probably where we need to go. I just could not summon the word. Thank you much. Anyway, Road Reaper is the game that has the following amazing piece of code. If self.y is greater than 600, then self.y equals 0 minus self.height. Oh, okay, so it just resets you over? Oh, miss over shoot. Also a good one. Very good. You seem quite good at this, Jammer. It's about to say missing was something Johan did a lot on Jump King. Wow. True facts, though. Oh, you did say that you started watching with Lingo. Yes, Robert? Self.y to 0 minus self.height instead of just minus self.height. Oh, yeah, wait, right, it could just be the negative. Doi. Well, I guess, like, talking about readability, right? Making spaghetti code in a puzzle game to beat a puzzle probably because you can't see the real solution. Yeah, that is also true of much programming. Highlight. And specific. Like, I keep trying to go to, like, over general, right? Lingo just scratches an itch for word association games. It's malice helps. You fight its spite. Yeah, no, like, I do really enjoy it. Because, like, the slight progression and, like, rule discovery, right? So that you're sort of dialing in on it. I do really enjoy. Specific. Want to see it, or do I want to say unspoiled? Probably stay unspoiled. That does sound like one that I would like to noodle around with. Specific. I'm thinking too hard about over rather than like just that sequence of words, right? So if something is not specific, if it's the opposite of specific, it's overgeneralized, it's stereotyped, it's generic, it could potentially, boom, 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 boom. Because yeah, like jumping into straight, just like, oh, I'm gonna develop something on stream. Dear God. Imagine all of the problem solving of coding, but also with a number of people offering suggestions. Specific. Over, no. Yeah, the piece of code comes from the mob class, and what it does is whenever a mob object gets off the bottom of the screen, they teleport to just outside the top edge. Makes sense. In specific. So specifically, in specific versus in general. Because yeah, like I keep wanting to go to overgeneralization, which works except it's way too long. Other. In specific. Specifically, I would like to speak about in specific, that would be, so the opposite of that would be in general. Imprecise. Okay. Oh, it could be imprecise, so it could be like precision. Unmeasured. Specific. In specific. No, brain is not clicking on this one. Let's original. Man. Let's see what the second floor looks like. We've kind of brain has grinded on most of those. I love the fact that Luoco can just be written in line without changing any of it, just to get rid of all white space, including new lines, and it just works. Huh. Yo, specific honic. Over-encompassing, but that's too long. Right? Like, there's a lot of words that involve over there, but they're like too long of a compound word. Viking throne? Oh god. Okay, interesting anagram. So lack. You're lacking someone. Lacking someone? Ouch. If you're lacking something, you have a dearth, you have an underabundance. Give for free. Ooh. Don't think too hard on Viking throne. Overthrown. Thinking too hard is like most of my thing. The fanfic is about the main character from the original series actually getting recognized for saving people and being a good person. That doesn't happen in the show. Nice. So a little catharsis. So it's going to have OVER. So OVER, and that leaves us with IKING, Iking, and then THN. Okay. Can you bookmark on mobile? Don't know. I think it depends on things. Without using semicolons, you should add no! No! Give me the semicolons for separation at the very least. Oh my god. Yep. Very nice. Oh god, the perfect one for me. Oh, I just got. Very nice. Oh. Would that be overweight? Yes. Divergent. Convergent? Oh no. So yeah, second layer at the very least. We can split things up. Oh no. Oh no. Level? What surrounds a level? This is actual lavender now. Because of course you could just get rid of all new lines in JavaScript and it would work. What makes Lua unique is that the code makes sense even without them. Huh. How so? Level. The void? Oh no, that has just made things. I can see why this hurt you. Transition. Too small? The opposite of too small would be like over large, over big. I assume that it still needs to be in the proper order. Oversized, that's yeah. Nice. Wow, just couldn't think too generically now, could I? Road? Yeah, transition, like... Exactly, the transition screen. Or obligatory Celeste joke. Transition? Oh, oh! Maybe? Or override? No. Interesting thought, though. I suspect, though, so it's gray road, so there's going to be something else, I assume. Prelude? So the prelude is going to be... So a synonym of prelude, so that's the beginning of something. Suppose it boils down to the use of the then, do, and end. Ah, end would help a lot. Overture! Ooh! Getting fancy with music terms. Very nice. Insomnia. Opposite of that would be like... Oh god, because there's like hypersomnia. But that doesn't have over in it. Played nerds only. I would have said road was like tea green. Yeah, I still have not done nerds only. Oversleep? Oh, okay. Wow, I was thinking way too specific. Yes, no, I have not seen that color yet. Coincide would be... That's... Okay, so if things coincide, they overlap. There we go. Yep. Free. Opposite of free. Expensive. For sale. Cover charge. Subordinate. Overlord. No? Overpriced. That's probably it. Nice. Man, it's not Overlord? Sad. Farewell. Subordinate. So, there'll be like a manager. Overseer. There we go. Man. One of these days it will be Overlord. Unfazed. You're very much not free in farewell. Too much of? There'll be like overabundance. Overdone. Overmuch. Because, yeah, abundance doesn't fit. And unfazed would be... Oh, frozen! Or... No, wait. Frozen... Ah, yes, I love the word over in Frozen. Frovern. Unfazed. Comb room has you in its claws, like a comb. Lack. So, like, lack and too much of feel somewhat paired. Give for free. Donation? Oh no, the opposite of that. So, opposite of donation would be to... Oversell? No. Clouds would be overcast, I bet. Take a dive? In a cove? Take a dive. Okay. I kind of like moving around and trying to get like some of the easy ones so that we can help shape our thoughts a bit. Is there any other one that I'm like, it feels in my clutches? No, not currently. So let's see top of the tower. Guilt over time becomes, oh god, controversy for take a dive. Oh, Provert. No, but interesting. Cowering, but there's not a V. So you see, he puts on glasses. In this series are Esper, aka people with powers, and the main character has the ability to negate those completely, so it would be of great help if you joined the police, which is what the plot of fanfic seems to be going for. I have thought of the scenario in my head myself, but I am no writer. Oh, purple controller? Oh, controversy. Nice, okay. Covering. Take a dive. Oh, actually though, like you're covering up for someone? Or like covering up? No. No, that's actually the... No, wow. It probably is something to do with cover there. Because like if you take a dive for someone, you're covering up for them, right? Okay. Guilt. Speed up. Cover up for highlight? Oh god. Nah. Because it would show the hyphens, yeah. Oh, it doesn't have to? Oh, that's fair. There have been a few, but it is typically. Graphic map. This is lime? So, design. No? No. Wait, no. Pfft, duh. Because over. Text. Ugh. Head out before you get too invested in this again. Fair enough. Thank you for hanging out, Tim. Get some good rest. Good night. Graphic. So this is the category that these are all in. Map. Text. Software. So a conceptual category that involves the word over that all of these fit into. Wow. Utopian. Oh. Over the scarcity. Overall great. Excited. Over the moon. Over the dystopia. Over the heavens. It might not be over the. It's probably over the, though. So if something is utopian, yeah, it's supposed to be like heavenly, your post-scarcity. Throughout. It's like overall or whatnot. Too much. Over. So too much would be. Ugh. And there's two different ones. So over the and over the something. Oh, over the top. Yes. Then another too much. Over the. Oh, is this over the... Oh, unhinged, I was thinking like over the like cuckoo's nest. Too much. Apart from scope, do you know the difference between x equals 5 and local x equals 5 in Lua? I do not. Because yeah, scope would have been my main guess. I've never actually looked at Lua code. Or at least not that I can remember. Baba, that's fair. I have looked at Baba stuff, but hopelessness. Ugh. Yeah, so we've got very long words and then we've got like phrases over here. Wins too much. Ooh. Overachiever? Yeah. Complicate. Oh god, complicate something is like overthink? Overthink it. No. God, that's definitely over something, but I mean, duh, it's the over tower. Uses the heap and X5 uses the stack. Oh god. I know a stack, first on, last off. What's a heap again? Over-explain, maybe. Ooh! Very good. Very good, Essie. I don't even know if I would have called that a word. Reservations? Could either be, like, a restaurant reservation, or it could also be, like, I have my doubts. Whoop! Love remnant cuisine? Oh! Oh, leftovers? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Remnant cuisine. Very good. Outside context required? Yeah, somewhat. Like, the gray is a little... It's been a little interesting with it. Nocturnal soiree. Soiree. Like some sort of ball? Or a dance? A discotheque? Post-celebratory discomfort. Ugh. Overdone? Hungover. Or hangover. Nice. Words from a faceless person. Oh? Rarely. When pigs fly. Rarely. I was going to say, like, once in a blue moon, when pigs fly. Hell freezes over? Maybe? Hell ice over. Opposite of rarely. Oh, you are very true. Right. Black. God. Blech. Okay. Rarely. So, happens frequently. Memory on the stack is pre-allocated when the process spawns, while memory on the heap needs to be allocated as needed. Oh, so stack is, hey, we know about that, whereas heap is sort of runtime. I'm storing and reading values to and from the stack much faster. Gotcha, because it's already set apart and knows where it is. So something that happens frequently. Oh, this would be Overlord. There we go. Yes, finally. I was trying to figure out, like, oh, the one ring? Rarely, but actually commonly, frequently. It's gotta be, I think part of it is we keep thinking of, or 3 doesn't always have to be The. Over and over. Oh, repeats. Very good. I was just starting like, it might not be the. When you do x equals 5, what it does is add a field named x to the global table G. Okay. So, with that in mind, utopian. Perhaps. Right, most of the time during base game, custom maps refers to meta or something that is related to something outside, that be outside the world knowledge or contextual setups. Yeah. So, like, wins too much, we know that people call that an overachiever. Also read the value of x by reading underscore g dot x. Okay. Just like an object accessing a field throughout. So, throughout. If something is throughout, it's okay, so if it's something is throughout, so it's peppered throughout, it's over and it's over the, it's over. Wow, why can I not think of other 3-letter words? Throughout. Those tables in Lua are hash tables? Oh, nice. Hash tables are very good. Funny thing, my comp sci program did not actually teach us about hash tables until like my senior year. So there's something I'm still kind of like not used to. As convenient as they are. Throughout. It's like incorporated. So like you're incorporating the cheese into your biscuit dough. Throughout. It's going to be 6 letters at the end. The table is like the only data structure Lua has, so you use tables for everything. Gotcha. Throughout the stream, Yohan kept getting more and more confused. True. Over the duration? Over the course. Oh, okay. Utopian. Over the course of, throughout. Very nice. Utopian. Utopian. So that's going to be over the problems. I'm trying to think if there's like a common turn of phrase. Utopian. It's like excited over the moon. Those are directly associated in my brain. Utopian. So a utopia is something where, so you're over scarcity. Scarcity? Is it over the scarcity? No. Over the problems? No. Anyway, your point is most Lua code examples create global variables when it's not necessary, so if you ever learn Lua, remember to use local as much as possible. Good point. Marsh likes pineapple on pizza. Crazy. We will hydrate indeed. Thank you, Marsh. There we go. Over the rainbow. No. Really? Oh my god. I would not typically associate that with Utopian, but very nice. Trigger my singing. Oh my god. Also never use var in JavaScript. I only use it when I'm writing something for myself and I'm being very lazy. Somewhere over the rainbow. Like, the thing is, I think as a turn of phrase, it probably does actually mean that, though. Over the rainbow meaning. Because, like, it's meant to be, hoping the bad times will one day be over. Okay. I guess it is all about the song, though. Was Over the Rainbow in use before The Wizard of Oz? I don't actually know. Um, Okay, too much. So over the top, like, oh my god, that's too much. You're so over the top. You are so extra. So what else? Yeah, no. And that's like, when you give it to me, I go, I think you're right. But I do agree. It might have been something that needed to be, it might have needed to be a gray, but it's still, I can see the connection. Overfed. Unfortunately, that does not fit into 5. Because it's 4, 3, 5. And it's going to be a phrase. Hey, you bookmarked it. Nice. What was that character? Oh, oh my god, that's like way too much. So extra. I don't know. Valley Han, I suppose. Oh god, no one let Pug hear the phrase Valley Han, because we will 100% Yas Han. There we go. But we will 100% get like a Yassified Johan that's got like really like overdone acrylic nails over the I have no clue. Exactly. Well, so we got over the top, right? But so the fact that's the same one, so too much. Is there another like way to interpret that? Johan Yas things. Too much. Wow, what is that reminding me of? I'm Mr. Heat Miser, I'm Mr. Sun. Yes, okay. I don't think that's it, but oh, what was that called? It was some sort of Christmas special. Excessive amounts, yes. Abundance. Limit. That's a good one. The limit? Nice! Good one, Robert. Unfortunately, edge is 4 letters. True. Over the edge. You're pushing me over the edge. This tower. Although, actually, you know what this one is? Good job, quote. You had psychic powers. The answer came to you from one panel ahead. Very nice. Okay, so we got all the phrases. Yeah. Love when that works out. So, okay, so lime is the opposite of magenta. So, if magenta is an example, lime is a category. Morphogenetic field? What's that? We can see multiple minutes into the future. I mean, hey, just like a mild amount of foresight would genuinely be quite useful for like sports. Although paradoxes would be quite good. Oh, overlay! Because so graphic overlay, text overlay, software overlay, map overlay. Very nice. Man, I was thinking too much about like the jobs associated. Yep. Miscounted letters. Yeah, no, but you got the concept like that. Okay, hopelessness. So the opposite of hopelessness. Yeah, no, exactly. Like community effort is nice. Like this is fun because I'm definitely struggling with a lot of these, so it's nice to have like the group, because a lot of them are sort of over and above what I'd probably be getting on my own. So yeah, it's fun to actually have the like, woohoo, let's all take cracks at it. Oh man, it's raining outside. Yeah, I will probably be wrapping up sooner rather than later, because I should probably just like curl up with a book and nap. But we could go a little longer. Hopelessness. My brain is going directly to probably only Nobu will know this, but like Yuri saying Zetsubo, Zetsubo, just singing about despair. So the opposite of hopelessness would be hope. That's one of the few Japanese words that will always stick with me, is Zetsubo. Okay, so hopelessness. So the opposite of hopelessness would be like hope or a bright. So black is opposite. Yes, bottom black is opposite concept. So this is going to be obviously Zetsubo. No, that would be white bottom. Overconfidence? Honestly, maybe. Overconfidence? No, God, that's too short? Wow. Wait, how many letters is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 letters. Wow. So even overconfidence is one too short. Opposite of that. Yeah. Overcome? I can see that. Is it no way a reference to the underrated anime, Girls Last Tour? We did already have Hidden Gem. So it doesn't necessarily have to start with over. Probably does if it's like an overabundance of hope. Hopelessness. I am wallowing in hopelessness. I am triumphant in hope? No. Is there an antonym for hopelessness or hopeless that doesn't involve the word hope? I'm sure there is, but I'm struggling. Oh god, my spine. Ugh. I apologize. Slight overshare. So, fair warning. But this morning I drank like a little bit of orange soda, and when I coughed, you know how it will like dye your tongue or whatnot? When I coughed, I'm already feeling weak and feeble. When I coughed, there was just like a very tiny amount of like orange spittle. So I'm sorry that's gross, but that was very much, it reminded me of in the like old movies where you've got someone who like coughs into a handkerchief and it comes away red and you're like, oh, they've got tuberculosis. I feel Victorian. I feel consumptive. So I'm sorry, but that was amusing, at least to me. I'm sorry. How many letters was that? Quite too many. Say that hopelessness is one of the hardest panels in the tower. Yeah, this seems tough. So apologies for the gross story. I tried to at least give fair warning this time. So you don't got it? No. Okay. Let's look at some other ones then. Let's check around. Over optimistic. Ooh. Yeah, no, that's so optimism, right? Hopelessness to optimism. Duh. But oh, so it was just missing a letter. No, no, that is definitely a good line, and that's trying to figure out non-hope words for it. Because we couldn't make it like overly optimistic, right? Overly optimistic, because that's right. That's also more of a phrase. Okay. Over caution, over optimistic with a hyphen, maybe. Over cautious? No. Lean in the right direction. Try thinking what hope is, then over that. What's over hope? What's better than hope? No, what's over hope? I do like over optimistic. No, unfortunately. So something over hope? When hope is over, contentment? I think my brain is chewing more on reservations because like I want to say like overcautious, right? So you have your reservations about something. I guess it's gray, which yeah, and then nocturnal soiree should be some sort of dance. Is there a type of nighttime dance? Rave? And like, I'm thinking you might pay a cover charge to get into a club or something. Nocturnal soiree. Whoop. Many letters? 9 letters. 9 letters. Nocturnal soiree. Over. Evening party or reception. Yeah. So, okay, so it does not have to be a dance. So you're socializing. It's when the day is over. Soiree. A dance. No. Party. 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 Overall ball. Did this sometimes as a kid. Oh, speed up overclock? That's a very good one. So this is something that you did as a kid, a nocturnal soiree, so a nighttime party. Oh! Very nice! Very nice. Keep thinking of the phrase hopes and dreams, but I don't think it helps. Oh, for like hopelessness? That's, yeah, like... So we gotta think Undertale. Wait! Undertale, hopes and dreams, maybe? No. Johan. Johan! Can you say Zetsubo in a Yas voice? Yas, Yuri? How would... Yas. Zetsubo. I guess it's about as good as that can go. Zetsubo? Yas. Zetsubo. Undertale? More like Overtale now. Exactly. So yeah, I don't know if that... Hopes and dreams might have helped in a weird way. I suspect not, but thank you for throwing that out there. Words from a faceless person is very interesting. Was the comically long string of text? Where? Which one? There are many. Words from a faceless person? That one? So if a person has no face, they're a statue? No, statues have faces. What is a faceless person? Impossible. So like, because, okay, so like a face, so it's maybe anonymous, possibly, right, so identity, but it's going to have over in it, right? So it's not just anonymous, but yeah, so in a more figurative sense. So a faceless person is someone who is... So what are anonymous words? Something that's written by under like a pseudonym or a pen name, perhaps? Overdub? That's a little short, but an interesting thought. So that's like a voice actor. But that's an interesting thought to it. So it could be like words from someone anonymous, or right, it could be voiceover. Very nice. It was still, yep. Did I literally say voiceover and then not process that? No, very, very good quote. That was the right line to be going in. You're good at getting the crux of these. Guilt. So guilt over time. So guilt becomes, because bottom brown is an advancement in time. So after you're guilty, oh, is this the stages of denial? Hold up. Grief, anger, or stages of grief. So denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. No, so guilt is not part of that. Lust. I've so far noticed something about the fanfiction. So far it seems to be the normal events of a Railgun show, but with the main character from the original show added in the 5th member of the gang. And you're down for it. Nice. Oh, you're getting oh, sorry. Sorry. I thought you had said that you were that Lingo was not something that you were probably going to play because you had started and sort of went 16 letters. Yeesh. So guilt becomes, don't worry about it. All right. Longest word in the entire map. Hot damn. So over, like you get over it. It was your choice. Fair. Something like punishment. True. 16 apparently. We can double check it. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, I miscounted. Never mind. That was not helpful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, A, B, C, D, E, F. Yep. 1 hexadecimal. So the next one over must be 0. Guilt. So, okay, so after guilt comes like acceptance, right? Maybe you get over it, right? Something along those lines, getting over it. Move on. Reformation, possibly. So like reform. Oh, there's a word. I mean, of course there's a word. There's many words. So it might be some sort of like recovery. But there's a word I'm thinking of. No, I'm thinking of penitence. There we go. I was like, what's the word then? Because you've got like penitentiaries, which are, the reason for that word was because you had like Quakers that were sort of like, oh, we'll reform them, or reformatory, or they'll do penance. Guilt, confession. We could go very like Raskolnikov. Sentencing. So okay, so if we look at it from like a penal fashion, there would be the sentencing, there would be judgment, trial, evaluation. Many types of guilt too. Someone can feel guilty for themselves, for others, for what others did to them, right? Watching a video about the Minecraft movie teaser, and the guy in the video made the same stupid joke that never fails to make you laugh. Oh. It was truly one of the trailers of all time. Yep, leave out the opinion. Why do I want overprotect? Whoa! I did not think that would work. The only reason that's in my head is because the magic set before this has a card called overprotect. Interesting. Okay. Have I mentioned that I had a spelling test as a kid that had both the words singing and singeing? And I use this as a somewhat tongue-in-cheek example of why video games are useful. But that morning I had been playing some Dungeon Siege, a game that took up way too much of my childhood. And I had found an axe of singeing. And I had spelled both singing and singeing as S-I-N-G-I-N-G. I looked and I went, that can't be right, but how do you spell singeing? And then I remembered back to that morning when I had seen the axe of singeing. I went, oh, right, S-I-N-G-E-I-N-G. Wahahaha. Because it's a very weird looking word. Yeah. So sometimes games are useful, at least for academics. Singeing, yes. It's like to singe is to burn, right? That feels like a crime, right? Isn't that like, no. Guilt, singeing. What about the word dying? Yeah, that's also pretty heinous. What's the I before E except after C, but for words like in neighbor and way? Weird. Singing but wrongly spelt, but it's a different word, right? Yeah, no, dying to like, to tie-dye something. EI just does not look right in English. except in very specific cases. Okay. Because like most of those are because like both so singeing has the E to differentiate it from singing, and dying to differentiate it from like to keel over, right? So it's like it makes a certain amount of sense, but also like please stop. One type of guilt that you didn't mention before. So you were saying guilt felt by others. So guilty for themselves, guilty for others did to them, and guilty for what they did to others. So for themselves, for others, for what others did to them, and what they did to others. So right, so like it in a criminal sense is what my guess would be. Yeah, so like guilt becomes innocence or something along those lines. I guess would be the antonym. Well, it's not an antonym. So this is Brown is advancement of time. So oh, maybe it could be like overturn. That's way too short. It needs to be another 8. But culpability. The lemon. Thank you. Marsh feeling sour and make people drink water so that it can pretend that it is not too sour. Yeah, like culpability. But so like if someone gets a guilty sentence, right? All right, reminder that most objects in March live, so perhaps a living lemon. So if guilt, so if someone's guilty, they are so if a judge determines someone guilty, they are sentenced. That sentence could be overturned. Man, that's kind of lemon is live. Got the cat ears on. Marshes eat. Delightful. Common trait between people that feel guilt. Wow, so people who feel guilt in general are feeling sorry for themselves. Are feeling over empathy, perhaps? Empathetic? Over empathetic? Over empathetic. No. But that interesting. That's 2 letters too short. Wait a minute, I just realized this is all happening from the beginning of the Railgun anime, which means the next OGMC is not indexed yet, so the peak duo hasn't been formed yet. I hope that's how they show up at some point. That 12 letters? Did I miscount? No, that's 14, right? Yeah. Spell empathetic without pathetic. Wow. Right, so 12 letter, but that is assuming that it is assuming that over is at the start or end, right? Common trait, but also bottom brown, right? So after guilt, everyone moves on. They get over it. Some people get over it, but some dwell, wallow, ruminate, like a cow. They dwell, what else do you do? So if you don't get over it, you're stuck, you're ruminating, you're dwelling, you're wallowing, you're been there in the right range for a while. Over. No. Oh my god. Overcompensation. There we go. And hey, welcome in, Pug. Good to see ya. 6 minutes. Woohoo! Oh god, overcompensation was that was a tough one. Mr. got you a pastel de carne. I feel sorry for you not knowing the pleasure of eating one. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Shop reference. Okay. So hopelessness and reservations are left up here. Let's try some of the literally lower hanging fruit, hopefully. Top is 21 Pilots. Oh, okay. Do they have a song called Overcompensation? A beef pastry? I assumed that was a, so carne is meat, right? Okay. Original. Man, I'm still hung up on Tim's idea for like cover, right? Yeah, I guess I don't think I've heard pastel used for food. On-screen celebration? Whoa! I don't think I've actually seen one of those. Thank you, Winterussi, for the celebration and the 40 bits. Much appreciated. I didn't catch if I actually did a flip there. It should have, but just in case not. Wahoo! Thank you very much. Never seen that before. I think that's, yes, it does cost bits. Oh no. Yeah, yes. Oh, did you think it was channel points? I have not done those before, but yeah, a lot of the because like gigantify emotes and things like that are all bit things. I'm so sorry, but thank you. That was your last bit? No! Well, I appreciate it. Didn't even leave you a penny. Oh no. We'll need to drop a penny by your house so you can pick it up. Have another art thing I want to make specifically to go against what Una said, so that'll be fun for tomorrow. Nice. Good luck with the stream. Thank you very much. We are trying to figure out the over tower. We will not be rain rolling today, but tomorrow we should be back to it. But I need to get back to sleep here soon. Call Johan in the game instead of Hanjo? Yeah, go for it. But yeah, thank you very much for the well wishes and the bits. Even if unintentional. Hold up. I don't think there is a way, but is there Twitch refund bits? A bit donation? Question mark? Is there a way? Cannot be reversed refunded except for technical issues. Darn. I wish there was a button. Overtune for modification. Ooh, that's a good one. It's one short. Oh, it's overtuning. But yeah, so like to tune up to an excessive level. Okay. Man, original. I still think covers something. Ooh, overhaul. Overhauled? No. I like the thought though. Yeah, so to like completely make over? Oh, or make over? No. Too short. Modification. Yeah, overtune, overhauling. Original is not used in the same meaning as in cover. Okay. What are the other originals? Because so like an original is a first, right? Did like that answer. Probably would have picked that if I was going for that. Yeah, I'm still sort of trapped in that thinking, but okay, so what other, an original is still like a first, right? Or is there any other, because origin is pretty limited in its set of definitions. So working on an update for On the Ceiling, and probably the most insane looking thing ever, so that will be fun to look forward to. Awesome. Oh, I did do a little bit of looking at DN Spy and Marsh modding last night, Pug, so I'm right there with you, getting confused. But I successfully did not crash the game. I did almost break my Steam copy, but other than that, it was fine. I had backups. Beginning as an origin, interesting thought, but it still needs over, right? But so beginning as like the origin point, a very original stream. Thank you. So what? Yeah, so unique then, I guess. Almost. I mean, so it turns out that if you uninstall a copy of a game in Steam, and then you open up a copy that you've made and it hooks onto Steam, it then doesn't let you uninstall that copy and gets weird. Oh, overdone? No, overwritten. Well, that's what I was thinking for like highlighter. Because I think even like overwrite is a little too long. Override? No. All 6 minutes of stream watching is up, so thank you for popping in. Good luck with the rest of what you've got going on. Bye-bye. Original. Oh, for modification? Oh, like, okay, overwritten? Or overwrite? Good thought. Right, so you're modifying your writing, so you overwrite it? Valleyhod does not need to be drawn. Pug has other things. Got dialogue progression working nice in the game today, so hype. Yay! March, I almost said March 3. March 2 got that dialogue going. We'll get so much lore. Original. Something unique. Something that is not overdone. Oh, wait, no. Oh, gotcha. So that overdone, overwrought. I see. See Valley Hanen's joke. It's not an actual valley. Think that's specific? I was struggling a lot though, because I was thinking like general, right? Like overgeneral. Overgeneralization. Overall. Really? Oh, I do. Okay. So the opposite of something specific is something that you're looking at overall. No, not overalls, right? Because it's specific to general. So like something that's general can be overall, right? Elemental. Okay. I assume this is the pastel. Oh. Okay. Yeah. That looks delicious. So I'm guessing looking at the texture, it's probably so like deep fried dough with like good chopped meat and whatever in it. Probably the closest I've gotten to that was like a sausage roll. Because those are like a flaky pastry, but yeah, no. So basically deep fried meat pie. That's I should make one. That looks delicious. Highlight. So the opposite of highlighting. We were told highlight is verb in this case. So to highlight something, so like, because like overwrite written, right? No. Overdub. Man. Highlight. Eat it with sugarcane juice? Oh, ooh. I have actually had some sugarcane juice. I found some at a dollar store. And just like canned. So probably not the best, but it was interesting. It was interesting to try. It was also fun to actually gnaw on the sugarcane. Also just be light. Outshine. Gotta go right now? Alright, thanks for hanging out, Essie. Fare thee well. Highlight. Could also just be light, so the opposite of light would be dark? Like, cover? The cover of night? I can feel it in the air of night. Overshadow. That's, wow. Very nice. Yeah. Cover over, overshadow. Very good. So instead of highlighting what someone's doing, you overshadow them. Very good. Okay. Modification. Rotation feels like it shouldn't be that hard, but my brain keeps going to like revolution. Turn over? Oh my god. You know what helped with that? The pastel. Because I was thinking like an apple turnover. So modification and original are the only ones left on the bottom floor. So middle, we've got a lot to go with. I think let's take another look. Let's bop around. Passover is never used in this, I swear to God. Food saved the game. It did indeed. I think we'll take another crack at this room, and then when we've sort of petered out on that, I'm probably gonna call it just so I can get some more rest. Modification right next to turnover was intentional. Overturn. Okay, we'll figure this one out, and then second floor, kind of take a crack at it, and then when we peter out, I'm going to get some more rest. Modification. Turn over. Turn over. Overturned? No. Turned over. Turned over. Modification. Turn over. Over. Not overhaul. So I'm thinking like modifications and engines maybe? Overruled? What is a modification in my opinion? No, it was one too many R's. So what is a modification in my opinion? A modification is a change to something. So you can have like a body modification and edit a change, yeah. There's could be an upgrade, could be a downgrade. It's literally, it is the act of changing something. Typically additive, but can be subtractive. Wait, in manga, there's a place called Yosep's Coffee. Is this Joe's ham, therefore Johan? Maybe. Okay, so it's a change or an edit. Change or an edit? Changeover? That's still a letter short. No, is it? Oh my god, okay. Okay, changeover. No, I was miscounting the number of letters in change. Okay. So now it's just original that mocks us. Okay. So we change over to something. Or change, miscounted, yeah. Yeah, no, that was a lot of these are words where it's like they're composites that I'm fully willing to believe exist, but are not like common usage. Is this overpass? Oh my god. Okay. So like a road that goes over another road. Transition. Would that be changeover? Or switch over? No. Okay. Yeah, I would typically see that stylized as two words. Episode. So an example of an episode with over in it. Pilot, finale, mid-season finale. Could also be like an episode of like an illness, right? So it doesn't necessarily have to be TV. You can have like an episode of fatigue. Love these types of episodes, so probably not too much illness. Overdone? No. Tropey? Episode over. Type of episode, over. Type of episode, over. We got that, over. Over. Episode-ver. Episode-verd. Over the jump the shark, over the shark. I don't even remember what that comes from. Oh my god, you're so right. So like Tim and I doing Phasmophobia. Crossover. Ah. Very good. So what surrounds a level? Over planning? Level. What surrounds a lever? A lever? Level. God, I got bobbed. A floor, a game level. Also, yeah, floor, potentially. I feel like that's could be a device for measuring things. Remembered it because BoJack Horseman has a running gag about a crossover episode. I see. I see. I've never actually watched an episode of BoJack Horseman. I've seen ads for it, but okay. Level. So what conceptually surrounds a level? Horse Jackman. Watch all of it. It's the best American animated show ever made. Okay. Trying to think of other animated, like, US animated shows that I enjoy. Like, I mean, I've definitely watched and enjoyed some aspects of South Park and, Family Guy and American Dad, which I guess I'm assuming are American animated. I haven't actually checked. Level. What surrounds a level? Top half of the first season is pretty weak. Gotcha. Level. Level. What surrounds a level? You surround a level? Yes, it is indeed lavender. Nobozertas. No. So like most of the levels I've seen, that's like the measuring device, would be surrounded in wood, but that's probably not. It does almost fit. Nobozerta. But it doesn't have over. Oh, there we go. So Noboverta. There we go. Vertices, edges. Again, we'll have the word over. So what surrounds a level? Sky? The void? Oh, when did this open? Invisible walls, true. Skybox. Level is a very gamer panel. What surrounds a level? Preparation and practice. So, okay, so gaming level. Oh, for preparation. Over. Level over. It would be like a computer or something? Other levels? Well, so, okay, what if it's... No, it's probably not level over, right? Because if it was like, what surrounds a level over screen? But still probably... It's not going to be game over. Over cutscenes, yeah. Maybe some sort of cover? No, that's more generically about like the video game in a package, although how often does that happen these days? Why did my brain go to covered wagon? Definitely not. So surrounding a level over excitement. I'm really drawing a blank on it. Okay. Transition. Synonym of transition. So a transition is moving from one thing over to another, right? So we change over or whatnot, or switch over, we've both tried. Other levels is right. Other levels is right. Not quite picking up what you're putting down. What was the word? But that doesn't have... Oh, other levels is right. Oh, but that doesn't have over. Okay. I see. So, another word for other levels? Is it over here? No, other levels are surrounded by, or so this level is surrounded by other levels, by clever levels? Not necessarily another word for other levels, but conceptually. Yeah, so I guess that would be like this whole level overall. Gameplay. Other levels are overdone. Ayo. I'm going to move on from this for now. I'm feeling quite stuck on it. We will probably tackle it another day. I'm sorry. I realize like my moving. I need to keep my arm moving so that it doesn't send to the muscles. And my joints are achy. And this is. I want to be very clear. Still very much advocate. Still very much advocate getting vaccines. It doesn't typically suck this much. I had a little bit of trouble with my last one, but yeah. I do want to take a look. So transition, I don't think we've got. I do want to take one last look at these ones. I think I can push through that. We won't necessarily get them, but I still want to at least think about them. See if anything that we've been doing jogged our memory. Unfazed. So if you're not phased, you are overcompensates on the fact that you can't stream. Ayo. Ooh. Overcharged, that's very good. Nice. Overjoyed? Unfazed, overjoyed? Interesting, yeah. I was like, I don't quite see that, but it fits. It's the right number of letters and has over. So like, okay, so if you're phased, you like stop in your tracks, right? Just got here, so all these start with over. They all have over in them, and I do apologize, Debo and Capo. We're basically taking one last look at these ones, and then we're gonna call it a day because I am feeling beat. But yeah, they all contain over. Although we did find there was at least one, right? There's at least one where it can be somewhat separated. We got convergent, so it doesn't have to be directly over, but most of them have over in it. But yeah, welcome in. Thank you for hanging out. So yeah, we'll be taking a look at these last four, just trying to rack our brains before we call it a day. Unfazed. Yeah. That's probably a good way of thinking that. Unfazed. So if something phases you, If something phases you, it stops you in your tracks. So if you aren't phased, you're a mover. Overphased. Ayo. But I do wonder, like, maybe like mover could possibly. That's probably a stretch, but well, I was specifically thinking mover because that still has the OVER, right? But that I think that's probably too much of a stretch. Mover and a shaker if you're unfazed. Free mover. Overshot for unfazed? I don't think so. Thank you. Hydrated. To be phased is to be surprised. Is it really that generic? Phase definition. Disturbed or disconcert someone. Okay. I guess I typically associate it with like freezing up, but so okay, so if you aren't surprised, you are overprepared. Yeah, let's hold off on the chat GPT. Like it is something where if I don't get these today, that's fine. If one is unfazed, they are stoic. Unfazed. So the opposite. Yeah, so they're stoic, they are unbothered, thriving, moisturized in their own lane. No, not over arson. Because I could see like overconfident, self-assured. I am not surprised. Wouldn't be overwhelmed. Oh wait, duh. Overwhelm? Oh no. I thought that would be, what do you say, madam prized? Surprised, ma'am prized. Very nice. That one's gonna stick with me. Overshot for too much of, maybe? I think that's what, like, Robert was saying. I feel like we already said overshot somewhere, though. Quite whelmed by that attempt. Wow. Wow. Thoroughly whelmed. There's a magic card called Whelming Wave, which was, I think, the first time I realized, oh, I guess you can be whelmed. Overtimmed. Stimmed. I mean, like, that could almost. But what does unhinged actually mean? We did get unhinged already. Unhinged, like, yes, to take off its hinges, but I suspect that comes from like the like cartoon iconography of like opening up someone's head, maybe on hinges. Means the door is out of the frame. Ayo. But like overstim? No. Unfazed. Anything. Is there anything that my brain can summon for this? You are not surprised. You are over. You're over the shock? No. Yeah, I don't think I've got anything for that right now. Okay. Too much of. Could be overdone. It's not. Over. I want surprised. Do I want to be surprised or unfazed equals not surprised. Right. So it would be oh, right. Thank you. Wow. Okay. So yes, so we are surprised. We are. Is it overwhelm? No. Okay. Wow. No, you're absolute. See, this is what my brain's doing. Okay. So we are surprised. We are surprised. We're surprised. We're overexcited. No. We're Tim. Hey, welcome in, Tiziel. Just type overfaced for the hell of it, sure. No. But yeah, welcome in, Tiziel. We're just sort of wrapping up here because I need to sleep. Because I am like a poor Victorian waif wasting away from consumption. But we're trying to think a little bit more on these last ones for like another couple minutes. See if anything rattles around. It would be funny if it worked. So we're currently in the Tower of Over Tiziel. So we are looking. So we're pretty much looking at these last three. Too much of, take a dive, and lack. All of these have to somehow involve the word over. Although they might be able to be slightly separated like convergent, so O-N-V-E-R. Onver. But so that's what we're currently looking at, trying to shake loose some thoughts. I may have already been Baba today? I may have already been Baba? Question mark? Huh? Overtail? Overphased, banned from the channel. I don't know a whole lot, but like Phase Connect, is that what the joke's about? Overcooked? We're cooked. Nah. Because like overdone would make a lot of sense. Overwrought? Overmuch? Yeah. No. Overcharge, that's one letter too long. This is actually so interesting. Basically, a slight change in the timeline causes a domino effect. So it's alternate history, kind of. Just by adding a character in. Nice. Too much of. Man, that feels like it should be easy. Overwork. So overmuch, overdone. Over. Make a map where the colors and positions don't mean anything. Oh god, it's just random. It turns out that it's actually, you're just typing in word by word, like, I don't know. Call me Ishmael. Some years ago, never mind how many. Just all of Moby Dick. Or Hitchhiker's Guide. Over, yeah. Over Johan. That's how I'm feeling. So it wasn't over stim either. Okay, so something too much of. I have overflow? Oh no. I have like an overflow, I have an overabundance, I have an oversupply. I have over many, over much, overdone. I have too much. I have too much of something. I have overflow, I have excess, I have overstock, too long. I have overfill. I've overfilled it. Unfazed is something people do when bottom black unfazed. So it's something that they do when they're surprised. Oh god, overreact? Ah. Okay. So the opposite of being unfazed is you overreact. No, that makes good sense. Okay. Too much of. So overflow was in the ballpark. We have not overstock, we have overflow. Not have that one guessed overawed. Oh, interesting. But like surprise, that's in the ballpark. Too much of a stretch for you? So the opposite of being unsurprised is overreacting. I think I've seen worse in the base game. It's my litmus test there. Too much of. Overcharmed. Yeah, which might not be something that you're like, oh wait. No, there are some real stretches in the base game. That's for the base game. If it's there were definitely a few where even after someone explained it to me, I went, nah. Yeah, that type of reasoning is why you never got too into the game. I think that's fair. Like I think 95% of the puzzles are fine, but you know it is tough when you're making hundreds of puzzles to not have some that you are going to think one way and other folks are not. I don't know what the testing process is. Pretty sure ChatGPT is to these two here, just letting me know. All right. Yeah. Well, don't think we'll dip into that, but I will be curious if if are we smarter than an AI? So like taking a dive is like taking a fall for someone, I think. Or no, that is take a fall. So what take a dive meaning? It seems a little sporty. To be knocked out in boxing? Oh. Really? Is that what it means? I've never heard that. Of prices, hopes, fortunes fall suddenly. That makes sense. Too much of. Over. You got too much of something. You have overflow, you have overabundance, you have over. No, not overdrive. Not for take a dive. It's not like purple. Too much of. Over. It's not overflow. Wow, I'd never noticed this. I've got a book on my shelf that's the math book, but it spells the B as like a beta, which looks an awful lot like an esset. Overdone. We've tried overdone. We've tried overdone, overmuch, overflow. It's so funny how words suddenly vanish, right? Like you're trying. It's like I think I've got it, but nah. 5 years ago, I published the first of a series of puzzles that is, to this day, not a single person has solved. Oh, interesting. That difficult. I did make, I made like a big puzzle. Had a friend who was kind of bored and just needed something to do, and I made like a little puzzle that I think I made it too much of a stretch, but ended in like a cute little video of a candle burning. I haven't. I mean, if I'm being real, the way I'd say that, I have a shit ton of work to do. But I think it's more that very few people have ever seen them to begin with. Does also, yeah, influence that. I mean, hey, if you want to post those in the Discord or whatnot, don't know how much I would take a crack at that, but we've got a lot of puzzle interested folks. I have a. Remember, tried to keep it to a minimum. Unfortunately, that would also be a letter too short. I have something of work to do. I have an over. I have a blank of work to do. I have an oversupply, overflow. No, not overdone. I would say like overabundance, right? An overabundance of work to do. I have an over. I have an over something of work to do. Meditate. I have. It's been just about spoon-fed to me. And I'm like a little baby, eating the food and then immediately going, no, terrible, spit it back up. I have an over. I have an over of work to do. Overwhelming. I have an overwhelm, but no, that doesn't have an over, because it'll be a whelming amount. Have an over, like dirt and soil? Like a dump truck? Overstock. No, I was thinking like overstock. But yeah, no, typically refer to those as like a dump truck because they dump things. Link on Discord? Awesome. Sick. May take a look at those. An over dump? Dump over? I have an overload? I don't think I would ever say I have an overload of work to do, but I am overloaded with work. Absolutely. Oh my god, too much of overload. No, that's... Oh, yeah. No, that is one of... Oh my god. Said overdose. That was another route that I had not thought of. Wow, overload. No, that... I think I got a little further with the second to last hint there, Loomery. I think I got further away, but like, no, that is a word that should have come to mind. Overflow to overload. Wow. Yeah. Damn. Take a dive. So take a dive, getting knocked out. Overexert? No. Man, I don't even really know what that phrase means. It's an easy one. It shouldn't take long before someone solves it. And here we are 5 years later. Lack. Okay. Let's see if we can end on lack. Let's see if we can get this. Lack. We have a lack. We have a dearth. We have an over... No, it's going to be a... I'm lacking something. I don't have enough. I have... Over isn't really a word that I would associate with lack, right? Yes. Lack. I have a lack. I'm missing. I am bereft. No, that's not quite the right word because that's more about like how you would feel about that. The answer is Johan. No, it is not. Overdraft? Okay, that's a good idea for lack. A little too long, but no, that's... So, like... So, debt, perhaps? I've answered everything. Unfortunately, I, as of present, am not a solution to world hunger or literacy issues or a number of things, but we'll work on it. So, no, but like, okay, overdraft is a good related word, right? It's an absence, so like over absence. Yeah. Lack. Think where all the answers are, Johan. That'll get solved so quickly, though. As soon as you figure out the theme. Okay. We have a lack. So if we have a lack, we have a dearth. We are missing things. We are without. Maybe we've overdrafted our account. We've overextended. Overexerted. Because it could end in over, maybe? Lack. I lack. I am. Because 3 letters is a tough thing. 3 letters is a tough thing to add to over. Lack. Forever? No. Over. So overall is 3 letters. So all over. It's all over now. It's. It's over. Clover. Isn't that a type of horse, or is that a flower? Lack. Alas and alack. No. Lack. I am lacking in. I am all out of. I am overdrawn. Overdrawn was really good, but it's one of the spies in Totally Spies? What? I don't know Totally Spies. Totally Spies? Oh, okay. Oh, Clover? No, 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 no. P. Plover. Plover. Nope. I have lived under a rock. Plover is a type of bird. I'm a bit embarrassed by that. Alack, it's all Jover. Oh. Lack. Have a lack of something. I keep trying to think of shorter words for it, and none of them are short enough. Three letters for lack. So you're missing something. And it might not be like a synonym of it, right? Because it could also be like, it could be a suffix or prefix that relates to it, but probably not. Out? You're out of something. But over out? Out over? No, not. Oh man. Out is at least a 3-letter word that relates to it. Okay. So we're out. Okay, we'll see. So, gotta admit what? I found way too many words that have nothing to do with it. Do not remember the answer to this one. Oh god, okay. Well, then, hopefully we can figure it out together. Well, I will say, if ChatGPT has one for this one, if Lumery doesn't remember, at least for like trying to figure out direction, maybe. But man, so out. We're out of something because man, like 3 letters is really, really tough. With over. I've counted these correctly, right? I've done that a number of times. Overdue? Oh no! I like that. Because it's a bit of a stretch. Because that's like I guess you're lacking the return or whatnot, but yeah, GPT's answer didn't seem right. Gotcha. Overdue was a really good thought. I felt confident in that one. I'm suspecting that this is going to be one where over is in the middle. Because I'm really drawing a blank for how to do it otherwise. So a lack over ink. So it might be. Oh, true. We could do that. I tried to avoid that. Yeah, definitely doesn't start with over. I always forget about that because I try. You remembered it. The P was enough. P. Poverty! Jesus. Oh god, there you got it, Tiziel. Oh man, you have a lack, you're impoverished. Okay. Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay. We will call it for today. Man, whoa. But so what do we have left? So we've got Ghost Snore. Me. Same here. So reservations and hopelessness. Good night. Transition. Take a dive. Alright. I was gonna check it in a moment here, but alright. The puzzle. But yeah, so we've got, it's opening up. So we've got 6 left. Wow. Okay. Hot damn. We made some good progress on the tower. Good collaborative effort. Oh, hey, maybe I should just only pull over the one thing. Good night. Esrevni. Or, okay, retrograde inverse. Okay. No, not that memes. Oh, okay. The memes? Oh, is this from the spy one? It's 30 seconds? Okay, we can probably swing that. I'm totally spies. Okay. Oh! I might have seen this. The character designs look familiar. That's so decidedly not how lasers work, but fantastic. No, the character designs look familiar though. I wonder, I might have seen that. Okay. We will refund that. That was relevant. Show's full of fetishism. I can see that with the like bodysuits. But interesting. Wow, it's bothering me because the character designs look familiar, and maybe I've just seen someone like post art of it, but wonky. Okay. And we have hydrated, thank you. Alright, right over to DCPG. Sounds good. Alrighty. Thank y'all. This has been a slow day, but we're getting through it. So we will right on over to DZPG. Wonder what he's currently up to. I know we do follow. Is 18 plus, if that is a problem for anyone. Legend of the Goose. Ah. Oh, wait, no. Okay, I thought it was Untitled Goose Game, but it's Zelda. Intriguing.
Of all the countries we've ever looked at on this channel.
Other videos, no. Loading tabs. Into various animals or oh, weird. Okay. Alrighty. Thank y'all. This has been lovely. Wonder who that person in public Johan Discord whoop. Whoop. I can't find out because streamer Discord, so I wish I could know. Stream was fun. Alrighty. Thank y'all. Had a great time. Hopefully go out and do great things, and we will catch you. Hopefully tomorrow I will be feeling a lot better. But for now, bye-bye. Oh, the work was fun, but the wages low. Leave her, Johan, leave her. I guess it's time for us to go, and it's time for us to leave her.